Hello and welcome to your first guitar lesson. This is level absolutely zero, absolutely beginner. And before we get started on actually playing, I think it's important to understand the anatomy of the guitar, so to speak. So we'll just give a quick rundown of all the parts and the names, as this will make it a lot easier going forward if I refer to something so that you know what I'm referring to and what's going on. We'll go through both an acoustic and an electric. This is actually an acoustic electric, as you can see here with the cable plugged into the jack. As for an acoustic guitar, as you can see here, this main portion is referred to as the body, and then this portion here is the neck of the guitar. So on the body here, you have this, which is the bridge and the saddle, which is this white part. And then you have the strings running up and across. This is the sound hole. This, obviously, here is the neck and the fretboard. So these little metal guys are the frets, even though the space in between is what we typically refer to as the frets. The actual metal things themselves are technically the frets. And then the strings run all the way from the bridge here up and across the nut, which is this white part, up to the headstock, and they're individual tuners, which, as you can probably guess, is used for tuning the strings. Anyways, that's pretty much it for an acoustic. As you can see, the electric guitar shares pretty much all of the same components: the body, the neck, the fretboard, headstock, and tuners. The main difference being that the sound hole is traded out for pickups, which are these metal guys down here. And essentially what these are magnets which pick up the vibrations from the strings, run it through the electronics in the body, out through the jack, and so you'd have this typically plugged in to an amplifier, so it takes those signals and amplifies it and creates the electric guitar sound that we all are familiar with. In addition to the actual pickups, we have the volume and tone control knobs down here. So in this particular guitar, there's four. There's one volume and tone knob for each of the individual pickups. And then up here is the pickup selector switch. So this allows you to switch between either having just one pickup on or both pickups on if you have it in the middle. So you can either put the selector so it just has the bridge pickup on, it has both on, or it has just the neck pickup on. And down here, you might see this on some electric guitars, some acoustic guitars, but this is the pick guard, so just to prevent you from scratching up the body with the pick. And lastly, as you'll see on many guitars, these little guys here, these little circles, are the fret markers. So these typically land on fret number 3, number 5, 7, 9, and 12, and then, as you can see, they repeat themselves. So 12 plus 3, 15, 17, 19. You can do the rest of the math. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the anatomy of guitar. We'll see you in the next lesson. Adios, amigos.